Hello!
Hello.
Welcome to Jam and Jabber.
This is Steph.
This is Ken.
And today we have a very special guest with us. Please welcome.
It Chance.
I was waiting for Chance to say something.
I was, yeah. I wanted to give Chance an opportunity to talk, but thank you for dropping.
My brain is still a little slug.
Oh, no worries.
We didn't tell you what we were going to do because currently Mercury is in Gatorade.
Yes.
We
That's what they
had
say.
like an hour's worth of weird technical difficulties.
I'm glad we got it out of the way beforehand, though.
Yeah. I'm glad it all is out, and so we could contain Freddie Mercury in the Gatorade bottle, so we could have a flawless, seamless stream.
Hang on.
Flawless victory.
Let me put a little stick in there to simulate his natural habitat. Maybe like a little leaf, too.
Oh, that's some nice, like, enrichments.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta have, like, habitat enrichment.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
This environment needs enrichment.
Today, we have Chance here with us for another special, slang stream. And I'm a little jelly that Chance had figured out how to do sound effects in the Discord, and I can't. That was what we spent like an hour trying to do, because I was like, no, I want to do it! And I can't.
So I'm just very adamant about wanting to do sound effects.
I really wanted to do sound effects. So Chance is in charge of our subject for today, which is in a very festive theme, which is a Victorian slang.
That's right.
So last time we had Chance on, last couple times, Chance has been our slang connoisseur. Slangspert. Ooh, I like that. And they have been teaching us a lot of Gen Z slang. Yeah, steampunk is dead. So instead, we are doing, we thought it would be fun. Actually, I think it was Chance who came up with the idea for Victorian slang. And we're like, oh my god, that would be perfect for, like, Christmas time. And so...
like a Christmas carol.
Like a Christmas carol.
Except we're not super rich, so we don't need to be haunted into actually giving a shit about other people.
But we should be speaking in ridiculous accents.
Talk like a scullery maid, I will!
Oh,
Oi!
I'm going to be like that guy from Batman.
Oh, no. Michael Caine.
Michael Caine.
Oh, no.
Look at what's happening right now.
Sorry, I just saw, like...
Is our stream still good?
Our stream is good, but apparently the bit rate is a little low.
Not the bit rate.
Not the bit rate.
Oh, not the bits.
I sure hope that... No, because you have it up, so you can see stuff. Okay, cool.
I can see
anyway,
stuff.
Let's get to it. What's our first slang word you got for us? Our slang slinger?
Well, so the dice decided we're going to start off real strong with corpse worship.
Corpse worship?
Corpse worship.
Yes.
Corpse
And I want to say that my source for everything tonight is actually a book that was published in 1909, which I know is the Edwardian period. However, a lot of the words sourced cited are actually from the Victorian era, so it's literally called Passing English of the Victorian Era, a dictionary, heterodox English slang and phrase by James Redding Ware.
I almost thought you were going to say Gen Z.
In the Edwardian area, they were clearly like doing like historical research. That's why it's not a Victorian era book, because then it'd be like current events.
Okay, I have like a real answer, but let's start with like an image for corpse worship. We could do a necromancer.
I mean, maybe. Yeah.
Necromancer.
Maybe
Corpse
just like
worship.
Oh,
I mean, that's pretty much just like worshiping Jesus, because he's like on the cross. Like he's already crucified. That's a fucking corpse, and they're worshiping that corpse.
I was thinking about that too.
It's
but
just
I'm like,
Catholicism.
Do I really want to draw like the fucking crucifixion? I'm like, I don't know about that.
I think this is just Catholicism.
Catholicism. Okay.
It is corpse worship. I think this is just straight Catholicism.
I mean, considering it does say it's club slang from 1880 on, so...
Club slang?
Yeah, it says club. It says its source is club.
Okay.
Gotta bring all that club to
this
the
corpse
club.
is up in the club.
Oh, God. What have I done? No, technology, stop!
Okay.
What is technology doing?
I had a different idea, but now that I know, it's like up in the club.
Yes, those hot Victorian clubs where
yeah,
they got ladies showing off ankles. Even though
how scandalous.
I think that the whole sexy ankles thing is actually really blown out of proportion, but don't quote me on that.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Do independent research.
Chance, we'll quote Chance on that one. Do your own research, Chance, 2023. Yeah. So Victorian slang is so, like, it is so bonkers. And you see it in, like, some movies. We're just gonna let the cat out of the bag. Ken and I used to do steampunk conventions.
We did. Steph is just angry that it ended. And that's why she says steampunk is dead.
Nah, steampunk is totally dead. I had its time. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm not mad that it's over. I'm glad that it happened. You know, you just gotta be. You're not sad that it's dead. You know, it's just happy that it happened because every year afterwards, like, because it was me, Ken, and a bunch of our other friends. We did big group cosplays.
We did.
We didn't do just, like, a couple cute costumes. We did, like, giant, and they all were cohesive, and we had lots of glowing parts. So when we walked through that fucking convention, people saw us.
Oh, yeah.
And it was fucking cool. Our best, most successful one was our Atlantis expedition.
Heck yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was really cool. Like, when you think of Disney's Atlantis. So we had somebody who was, like, Atlantean,
Yeah.
a native Atlantean.
Kiva, I think. Because she modeled her outfit after the princess.
Kida, yeah.
Kida, yes,
Kida.
thank you.
And I was kind of like a Milo, kind of like, so I was you taking some of her costumes and putting it in with, like, Victorian clothing.
Mm-hmm.
So I was kind of a blend between the two of them as the researcher. And I had this big book that, like, had Atlantis symbols and was glowing. That was my big prop that I had. She was a cartographer, so she had lots of, like, maps and, like, map scrolls, big pith helmets. We had a hired gunman. Ken was the
explosion guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, he just had a nice corsage for prom. Then some dynamite.
So they had, like, all these, like, pieces of dynamite, and, like, had, like, a bunch of, like, you put a bunch of makeup on your face to make it look like you exploded, or it was really cute.
Had an explosion on my face. Yeah.
And my cousin was our engineer.
Yeah, the giant wrench and everything.
Yeah, a big giant wrench and a bunch of, like, tools. Like, she was just in, like, the boiler room working on stuff. So it was really cool. Like, we were all very cohesive, all had, like, different roles and, like, glowing parts. And it was a lot of fun. They were a lot of work. We had lots and lots of crafting days. We all kind of took parts, too, about, like, how we would create such a big costume. I was the seamstress. That was why I don't have 3. I'm back down now to 2 sewing machines. Just 2. I used to have 5.
Damn.
And they all had different roles and different things that they were good at. I have my solid steel white machine that can just go through, like, 5 pieces of leather like it's just butter.
Steph, we've been watching too much Metal Gear because as soon as you said solid, I was expecting you to follow that up with Snake.
Yes, my new obsession. Oh my gosh. This is corpse worship. Okay, actually, I'm going to pause my story about steampunk because, okay, so what do I really think corpse worship is?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What do I really think corpse worship is?
I mean, I think we've got it nailed down. Like, it's just up in the club, worshiping, like, the Pope.
The dead Pope. Like, maybe something like admiring things that have already gone out of fashion would be my guess. Like, trying to keep up with old times. What does it mean?
So,
okay, that's my educated guess.
Okay.
All right, I like both your guesses. I wish they were the real thing. So corpse worship is basically the extreme use of flowers at funerals.
Oh.
Yeah. This custom set by the Queen at the mausoleum immediately after the death of Prince Consort, grew rapidly until the custom had extended to quite the lower classes, amongst whom neighbors vied in forwarding expensive floral tributes. Finally, in the 1890s, many death notices in the press were followed by the legend, "No flower."
What a Victorian thing to do.
Interesting.
Right?
All the
Also,
flowers.
a lot of, when they reference times and stuff, it says, the 90s instead of the 1890s, because, this was written... Yeah.
Back in the 90s.
In the 90s.
That's funny.
I was born in the 90s.
The 1990s hadn't happened yet for them. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's funny.
That is. Okay.
Well, I like your drawing, Kenji. I think
I like that you're
good.
adding flowers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Love flowers.
Great.
Flowers up in the club. All right. I'm happy with that. What's our next word?
Your next word is balloon juice.
Oh, no!
I'm sorry.
Balloon juice.
Its source is from the public house, and it's from 1883.
Balloon
excited.
juice.
Oh, God. How am I going to do? I mean...
Okay.
Obviously, it's Okay.
So you know how people throw balloons, the water balloons? It's just water from water balloons. It's deadly if you are allergic to the latex.
Or allergic to water. There are people like that.
Yeah. But it could just be the water from water balloons. Things that were very common in the Victorian era.
Very common.
The hot Victorian summers.
Is this slobber from a balloon dog?
No, not at all.
Is this just a balloon dog just with a giant tongue? What are we looking at?
This is a little balloon cow.
Oh no!
You know where I'm going with it now.
Oh no!
You know what I'm planning.
Oh no! This has already become cursed. Balloon juice. What the fuck could balloon juice be? What the fuck? Okay. I was reading all this stuff about the steampunk conventions and stuff because there's lots of different types of people who would go to steampunk conventions. There was us who were just we were really into the costuming. That's what we really wanted to. My bestie, Key, she got me to go to the second SteamCon in Seattle. That was the first one we went to. And it had themes like Weird West.
Yeah.
So it was all that cool Western. And I remember the first time going, I was just in such awe because 99% of the people dressed up. I was used to going to anime conventions where only a handful of people would dress up. I mean, at the time, I know it might be different now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure.
But at the time, when I was going to SakuraCon in the early 2000s. But so, yeah, going to the steampunk convention and everyone was dressing up. I'm like, this is so fucking cool. And it just, we saw a whole group of people who basically, we were inspired by them. They did this whole military, just costumes, and it was really cool. And we're like, fuck yeah, we want to do that, but we want to do it our own way. We don't want to just copy that. We wanted to do something cool, and that was our inspiration. You just made balloon animal milk is what you did.
Yes, I did.
Oh, this is so cursed. You can't applaud that.
Yes, you can. If Chance wants to applaud my beautiful balloon cow,
oh my god,
then they can do that.
You just try to tell me stuff. There is, 20 or 30 miles between us? I don't know what distance is.
I don't know either. 40-minute drive if traffic's good. Yeah.
There is 40 minutes between us. Come try to stop my hands.
Oh. Well, Kenji, you peaked. This is it. This is what. Okay, what's my actual educated guess of what balloon juice?
I didn't think
Like,
they were
okay,
really
somebody
had
who's
balloons.
full of hot air, and
Yeah,
like
I
they're
can
just
see that.
spitting a lot of insults.
It's like hot air balloons. Yeah, around the world in 80 days, that would have been popular.
Yeah, so
I
like
could see
balloon
that.
juice is just someone full of hot air, and it's like just the bunch of shit that they're saying. It's just like, like when someone says you're just full of hot air or something. Like, it's like the Victorian version of that would be my educated guess. What would be your guess, Kenji?
Um, I like that. That makes a lot of sense to me. Excuse me while I draw a very pulpy balloon
Oh
juice.
no, why
in
is
glass.
it pulpy?
No, not the pulp.
Oh no! Oh, Ken! Oh.
Wait, that implies that we're like cutting up the balloon cow rather than just milking it.
Well, there might be chunks in it. It's like
That's
heavy
true.
cream
Yeah, fair.
settling in
I was
different
thinking
places.
like the little balloon knot.
I was trying to save it.
No, you weren't.
No, this
I
is
don't
just cursed. There's no way to
Okay.
save this. This is just cursed.
I like the they're just full of hot air because yeah, that works. What's the definition, Chance?
Well, hot air is involved, but it's a name for soda water, presumably suggested by its gassy nature. As a
What?
newspaper cutting says, it's as good as a bottle of balloon juice after a night's hard boozing.
That okay, that makes sense. But because like if it's carbonated, if they're like having bubbles in it, then like the bubbles rising, balloons like typically the idea of a hot air balloon rising, that makes sense actually.
Oh.
Okay.
Ken's just sipping on some
I-
Mountain Dew flavored
I am,
balloon juice.
because I want to be caffeinated and stay awake.
Yeah.
Very
My
fair.
Liquid Death Armless
Yes.
Palmer does not have any balloons in it. It's just lemon tea juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm straight up boring with just a glass of regular old water.
You're the only responsible adult among us who's like staying
Am I? That's
hydrated.
terrifying.
That's hydrogen and oxygen juice is what you're drinking.
That's right.
Yeah.
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 All right, I think we're ready for the next
yeah,
one.
let's next. What's the next word?
All right, so your next word is common London. It comes from 1870, and it's gal sneaker.
Gal sneaker.
A gal
Yes.
sneaker. I'm a gal sneaker. I'm just thinking like some really cute sneakers. I really just love to see like a Barbie with like Barbie sneakers.
I was thinking about that too, but is that too obvious? I mean, the gal sneaker, I think I know what it's about.
Or a
but
sneaky gal.
That's true.
A Barbie like sneaking and trying to watch Ken as he's like brushing his hair or something.
Oh, God. Oh, you mean the Ken doll, not me. Okay, okay. Took me a second there. I'm like, do I have a stalker? Oh, God.
Ken,
I
you
don't
are
feel
the
comfortable.
original. You are Ken to the core. I got Ken
I
a
am
Barbie shirt
sophisticated.
that says Ken to the core. His name is Ken.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, let me finish my silly story. Well, I was going to bring up is all this stuff, because it was fun. That was something fun. I know we talk a lot about stream, and we've got friends who have drinking games of all the other things that we bring up, but we haven't talked much about our days doing steampunk conventions. But yeah, they were a lot of fun. I think we peaked, and then there was an issue with the trademark with the name SteamCon.
Yeah.
This Seattle center, specifically the Space Needle, actually owned the copyright to the trademark to the name SteamCon.
Yeah.
And so then they tried to sue them, only like 5 years after they've been doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't that long, but it was, and that pretty much killed the convention. Then they tried to start up again, but Steamposium, and it just wasn't the same. It was a very different crowd. It was very different vibes. It was not like the themes. Like, we tried to go, and it was just not as fun. That's why we stopped going. And at that kind of point, I think a lot of the momentum, a lot of the excitement about SteamCon, or like the steampunk conventions, had kind of died out. But yeah, there's a lot of different crowds of people who went to the steampunk conventions that we went to.
Yeah.
There were people who legit tried to do like Victorian slang and talk in the Michael Caine voice.
Oh, God.
Oh, they were obnoxious edgelords.
Oh, for sure.
But they were fucking trying to be not Viking. That's the thing too.
That's
but
a different thing you're used to.
The Victorian era edgelord of steampunk.
Yeah.
And then they were trying to be all like holier than thou. Just glue some gears on it and call it steampunk.
Oh, God, yeah.
That's the fashionable thing to do nowadays.
That's the trendy fashion nowadays.
Trendy fashion to do nowadays.
Excuse me. I know what song you're trying to reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, people are just assholes about it.
I mean, there was some tacky costumes for sure,
for
where people would just glue some gears on shit. But, like, none of their costumes were any much better.
I loved the costumes that, like, because what people would always do, part of the whole, like, gluing gears on it bit was because people would just take, like, Nerf guns for their steampunk stuff and glue gears on it, or, like, spray paint it bronze so that they'd have, like, their little steampunk sidearm. And then, like, I started seeing people kind of try to flip the script on it, and they would start doing up their entire steampunk outfit to look like a Nerf gun coloring, so like the bright neon oranges and yellows, and just nerfing their steampunk costume instead of steampunking their Nerf gun. And I friggin' adored those. Those were always so funny.
It was so hilarious. It was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Because we would be since we were a big group and we were glowing and we had so I was doing the costumes. Ken was helping out with props.
Yeah.
Another friend who was doing props. Key came up with the concept art so that we'd have like kind of a model so that we'd all be like cohesive. So she would do the art, kind of like prepping and kind of designing the costumes ahead of time. Again, I was the one doing all the sewing. I did all the sewing. It's fine. And then my ex just drank, but
Yeah. Oh, steampunk? You mean I get to walk around with a flask and it'd be acceptable? Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah. My we did the Atlantis costume. One year we did Victorian fairies.
I wasn't able to make that one. I was so bummed.
That was a cool one. The idea was we did the unseelie fairies crashing a Victorian party.
Yeah.
And so I did a puka, and we had someone was an elf. My Bessie was a banshee. We had a red cap. We had a fawn, and then the costume part was actually the most fun for me. I made this big bustle skirt, but the idea was it's a fairy, so she would just grab whatever the fuck she could find and just throw it all together to make a costume. And so I just took random pieces of fabric. We went to the thrift store, and I'm just find shit. Just find shit that you will find, and we'll make it work. My one friend who wanted to do the elf costume, we took a prom dress, and ripped it apart. I made arm, what do you call it? Where you cut
the gloves?
It was kind of like an armband, but a cover for archery.
Oh gosh, I can't remember the name of those.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about.
What's that, Chance?
Arm guard. Arm guard?
Yeah, that's probably that's
Yeah,
it works. Made a couple arm guards. I made a full bustle skirt, all out of an old dumb prom dress. Just ripped it all up and reconstructed it. And I used so many bra parts. I used so many bras. I just found old bra parts because so my bestie wanted to do this really big flowing cloak, and she wanted to sew in fairy lights to make it look to follow the lights and then be trapped by the banshee. And so she wanted to have all these lights sewn into her cloak, and she had this big idea of this big mantle in front. And so, but it kept sliding up and hitting her throat. I'm no, I got this. So I made it's almost like a halter top, but I was using a sports bra. And so I sewed it in place using the sports bra, and just to lock it in place and then put the other clothing around it. It worked out beautifully. I'm not doing a bad job describing it, but I like cut out the boob part in it so it wasn't like too constricting onto her chest. Another friend I had to use, I used so many bra parts. Like everyone had a little bit of piece of a bra in their costume that year. And what else? But yeah, like all of this coming back to Victorian slang, I promise. There's points to my story. The year we did the fairies, I met one of the most obnoxious, he talked in the most fake British accent, like the Michael Caine, like, I can't even do it right now, but, he kept trying to follow us around because he wanted to be a groupie with us, and he kept trying to use Victorian slang as if he knew what the fuck he was talking about, and we're like, okay, hi, bye, leave us alone, we're not talking to you, bye, okay, we're gonna go to this panel, oh, I was gonna go to that panel too, oh, actually, we're gonna go get some food, oh, can I sit with you guys, and we're just like, but again, he's doing in the British accent that he was trying to draw, again, he was just trying to make up all this shit, and we're just like, oh my god,
I'm a bloody scullery maid, I am.
And then there was like this one old guy, we called him Admiral McBeardface.
Oh god.
We didn't know what his actual name was, but we kind of just liked him being Admiral McBeardface. He had the most majestic, beautiful, white, fluffy beard. Like, that man groomed his beard beautifully. It was a billowy, soft cloud, and he wore this nice little, like, a little admiral outfit. And he was just very pleased with himself, and he would just walk around the convention. It kind of steampunk, but he was just having a good time, and we're just like, dude, we love you.
To show off the beard.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Oh yeah. Okay, I love your new superhero, Gal Sneaker.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
What's up? Is her power the power of kicking?
It could be. I was going for like the Black Widow, but like Solid Snake because sneaking. So there's Gal Sneaker.
That's great. Okay, what do I really think a Gal Sneaker is? I
feel like it's a kind of synonym for like Peeping Tom is kind of what I was thinking.
I could see that, but so far we've been really off about a lot of this, and it's like, gotta think in Victorian England, so a gal sneaker...
Human trafficking.
Oh, no! No! Oh, God, Kenji.
We got dark fast.
Went dark real quick.
I was gonna... I mean, you could say opium den, or... okay. Gal sneaker...
Definitely nothing to do with these sick kids.
I mean, shit. Okay. I don't want to take forever trying to think of something. I know exactly, Chance. I know. Okay, I fold. I'm just curious what it is now.
Okay.
All right. So a gal sneaker is a man devoted to seduction.
Oh. All right.
Or as I put it, a womanizer.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So you're kind of right with the first guess.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, Ken was definitely pretty on
I was
there.
getting close.
Man, the most obvious one was the right case in this case. Victorian slang's throwing me off. Man. I do like your character though.
Well, thank
like
you.
a solid snake.
Girl boss.
Yeah, she's
Girl boss.
definitely the 90s right now. Which 90s? Who knows?
Nice. All right, you ready for the next one?
What's our next word?
All right, so your next one comes from people's slang from 1880 onwards, and it is elderly jam.
Elderly jam.
Yes.
Can
I
our
mean,
Jim Jam We're elder millennials.
I'm just thinking I'm gonna be drawing a picture of Mick Jagger right now.
I was gonna say like some '90s like R&B or some Spice Girls. That's some elderly millennial jams right there. We were just talking about some like Amber's the color of her energy. Like throw some NSYNC,
Some
Backstreet
Taylor, yeah.
Boys. Ba 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 ba. Don't wanna be a fool for you.
God.
I was actually thinking of all of us are friends. Shout out to our friend Rowan, who is also our DM.
Yeah.
Super rad, one of my favorite people. They are very much into Welsh mythology, and I really wanted to try to figure out how to do a hobby horse so I could do the Mary Lloyd, like go to their house with a Mary Lloyd. And like my opening part would be oh shit, I just was singing it the other day. What was it? Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I really, really wanna let me in. So that would be my opening line. And if somebody could actually keep up with me, I'm like, oh no, I'm just gonna throw more '90s jams. Crap, panic.
Just throw down some I Want It That Way to let me in.
I want to be let in. Let me in. I want your beer and pack and snacks. Let me in. I'm the Mary Lord who wants some beer and some snacks.
We did we did do the Mary Lloyd. That's right. On one of our other like Christmas Monster episodes because I remember Kat did a fantastic Photoshop of the Eric Andre meme for that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
It made me very happy.
I don't wanna hear you say, don't go away. Let me in.
Nice. Is this the right kind of elderly jam that we're talking about here?
Tastes like grandma.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Like how Ken and I said, oh no, at the same time.
What do I really think elderly jam means? A jam definitely means something different in Victorian era than it does for us. To have a good jam is like a jam session,
I don't know.
music,
Like jam and toast?
jam and toast. It could be a slang term for like a late breakfast. You know, instead of like afternoon tea, it was their elderly jam because it was like, you know, you got your breakfast, supper, 11sies, tea, high noon. It was like a more common, like lower class term for like instead of high tea because they're not high enough. Or special enough, so they have their elderly jam. That's my educated guess.
Because you were doing it so late in the day, because you were up all night working, because they had no unions or standards.
Let the children
Whoa.
work till they die. What's happening to the birth rate? Oh shit!
I love the meme about like getting rid of like child labor laws and like kids not working in the mines, but then Minecraft is like the most popular game ever. It's like, see the kids, they yearn for the mines.
So good. The children, they yearn for the mines. Kind of the same line of Minecraft. I started playing Stardew Valley, which does feel like Minecraft for girls. Not gonna lie.
There's lots of like dudes too, like people of all genders.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Enjoy
absolutely.
it.
I could see toxic dude bros, like toxic video game nerds, calling Stardew Valley Minecraft for girls.
Farming simulator, farming's lame.
Oh my god. No, Steph's right. They absolutely would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
for
can
sure.
see that.
Oh.
I'm just
Flashbacks
like,
when I dated a gamer dickwad.
Oh, jeez.
Oh no,
Oh.
it's like
Gamer
cupcake dog
boy.
face on Chance.
Yeah, just I'm remembering the war. Which one? Yes.
Yes.
All right.
What's your guess of what elderly jam is, Ken?
Oh, elderly jam. I don't know. I mean, I'm making the joke about just like jam, but like as old people. But maybe it's like a jam that's like past its expiration. Like, but because people are poor, they're still eating it despite it kind of turning. It's like, oh no, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just elderly jam.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that's some of your
Alright.
family PTSD right there.
Oh gosh, my father, his parents survived the Great Depression. He was born like right at the tail end of it, so they definitely wouldn't let food go to waste, even if it had already gone to waste. Is how I say that. So, yeah, thankfully, my dad would be the one to eat moldy cheese in the house if it ever got that bad, which might explain a lot.
Or intestinal
Yeah,
tract.
just might.
Yeah, it just might.
Yeah.
So what's
right.
what's elderly jam mean, Chance?
So this is kind of a twofer, because jam, first of all, is slang for women,
What?
or just a
What?
woman.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Ah.
elderly jam is an aging woman, and it says qualified jam. For example, elderly jam is elderly jam, and heaven preserve it, for man turns from it.
Oh.
So you got a little bit of misogyny in there, too.
So, you know, the scene that I've created is pretty spot on because the
Yeah.
dude jam is like, ha, no, I don't want any of your grand jelly. Okay, well, all right.
This is going to be fun.
Depressing.
Next one. It is depressing.
Of course,
Depressing.
I mean, if you look at like all the nursery rhymes that we have from that era, it's all about like the plague and shit and like people dying. So yeah, no, it tracks. That tracks for Victorian England. Okay,
You know,
Yeah,
and,
it does indeed.
Malaria.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Good old fashioned malaria.
Good old
Gotta get some
just
Black
like
Plague
Grandma made.
songs in there, too.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
So
Bye bye bye.
what's our next Victorian slang?
It is a double-breasted water butt smasher.
Oh. Oh, you've given us a gift.
I have indeed.
Can I say that one more time a little slower?
A double-breasted water butt smasher. It is street
Double-
slang.
Double breast. You know, that's just one that just flows out of the mouth so easily, you know.
Water butt
They-
Doesn't it?
smasher, you
Yeah.
said?
Water butt smasher?
Yep, double-breasted water butt smasher.
Oh.
Well, I think they also smell like boogers.
Is it water butt like I have up there, or is it water butt smasher?
It is water butt like how you have it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
all right.
Okay.
Because
A
that
butt-
takes me away from doing the butt smasher joke.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Okay. I think this is a word for cheap wine.
cheap one.
Because a butt is a size of a wine barrel. And if you've got a double-breasted water butt smasher, it's probably somebody who's drinking cheap wine that comes like it's just done poorly, kind of like your tequila that come out of the toilet,
Sangria.
sangria toilet.
But who's counting?
But so somebody who's like an alcoholic who drinks trashy cheap wine. That's my actual educated guess based off of
Would the,
what I know.
The trashy cheap wine just be like their version of box wine?
Yes.
Hey, actually, I like box wine.
I don't think I've ever had box wine.
It's actually really nice if you're not an alcoholic. Or sometimes
Nice.
it's great if you are an alcoholic. It really depends. What I like about it is that you can just have like one glass, because if you open a whole bottle, it's kind of, especially a red wine, it doesn't taste very good the next day because all of it becomes oxidated. That's not the right word, but it becomes such oxygen in it, and so it changes the flavor, so it's not as smooth or nice. That's when it tastes really tannin and really bitter, is after wine has been set out and it's open to the air for too long. So if you have like a bottle of red wine, it's better to drink it all at once. There are special fucking tools to try to remove all the oxygen so it stays nice and fresh the next day. Or you can just buy it out of a box and then the whole thing just stays fresh. You don't have that problem at all. So it's really nice
The more
for.
you- The more you know.
Yeah.
Oh, I like your bird. A double-breasted water butt smasher. This could also be a name for a bird,
It
like
could
a
be.
robin.
I was definitely getting like bird vibes.
Ken, you're so smart. We were just like talking all this other shit about wine. Here you are.
I mean, I would say wine knowledge is also smartness.
Yeah. You
But
could
I
be a
love
sommelier.
I love this angry borb. This angry borb with a hammer.
Angry Borb, who it just wants to smash your butt.
Yeah,
Specifically your water butt.
your water butt.
Which I guess
No.
your water butt is what happens when, like, you're carrying water weight? I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, so, but yes, I do know that a butt of wine
Yeah.
is a measurement of wine. I believe it was in the Victorian era that they used that. So a water butt, so then it'd be like cheap, like not very good wine, but double-breasted, like, you know, somebody who's pouring like two things, like, you know, think of somebody carrying a lot of like ales at once, and then smasher, just drinking it really fast. But no, I didn't mind box wine. I drank it all the time. I don't drink it anymore. But again, it was nice because then I could have like a single glass and I didn't have to open up an entire bottle and feel compelled to drink the rest of it because, oh, otherwise it's not going to taste very good. Even white wine can sometimes not taste as good. It's not as bad as red wine, but red wine definitely, like, you have a very robust Merlot. It doesn't taste very good the next day. So having a box. I also like the juice boxes, the little tiny box wine, which is just like a single serving. I know they say it's like 3 or 4, but it's totally.
I mean, it's like the liter of Mountain Dew because people always like just drink that in a single setting as well.
Ken, look at this naughty boy. This naughty man who's got his booty up.
Don't smash my booty.
Oh no!
Not my little water booty.
Not my little water booty. The double-breasted water butt smasher's gonna come and smash my booty. Oh no!
Fucking smash this water butt.
Right, that's right. Because
Very angry bird.
you know, they were very repressed back in Victorian England. So, you know, getting this bird that had a penchant for just smashing your butt. That's That's
It's
how
also
they got it done.
a disease, or the way to cure hysteria in women. Oh no! You just have to smash me.
Oh,
See, there we go. Maybe he's got a case of hysteria. Because,
Yeah,
yes, even men
exactly.
can get hysteria.
Exactly.
Everyone can get hysteria.
He's like, ooh, can I get some of that treatment that all the ladies get?
Mm.
Oh no!
Oh no.
What are you doing with that wooden mallet? Mm.
Oh no. I've created something terrible.
I am very curious to know if I'm right or not. What does this mean? Or wait, before I do, Ken,
Excuse me.
do you have a guess?
I mean, I just drew it.
Oh my
you know?
gosh.
I think I'm keeping to my
Okay,
drawing.
okay.
This is my guess.
All right.
All right.
So, a double-breasted water butt smasher is a man of fine bust, an athlete.
What?
Yep.
Okay.
So like.
So it
You're-
should have been Cars from
Yeah, like, think like
JoJo's.
Armstrong. We're great
Yeah,
JoJo's.
yeah.
Yeah. Lieutenant Major Armstrong from Fullmetal Alchemist would be a double-breasted water butt smasher.
Man, I thought I was being smart.
This one threw me for a loop too when I found it. I was just like, oh, okay. And also, apparently, a water butt is a large container for collecting or storing a liquid such as rainwater.
See, I was right about the liquid.
Jeez.
I was right
also-
about. Okay, I feel better. I feel
yeah.
feel vindicated.
So
Yeah,
like
it's-
one of
it's-
those old timey athletes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A water butt's also a large casket that can hold up to 126 gallons.
Okay.
Okay, I feel vindicated. I was right about that. Okay. Well, I also like what you did too, Kenji. And this is art, what you've got on the screen right now. This is
Thank you.
art.
I'm very proud of it myself.
You should be.
All right. What's our next slang term?
It is giggle mug.
Giggle mug.
Yep, it's also
Right.
street slang.
I just want to say it's booze again. I really am not an alcoholic anymore, guys. I used to be, but a giggle mug.
I mean, to validate Stephanie assuming that these are all slangs for drinks and drunkenness, there's a lot of slang for being drunk in
All right.
Victorian era.
Okay,
there is so
thank
much
you.
slang for a drunkard.
Okay, giggle mug.
Giggle mug. Yeah, it just seems like it's your giggle juice. It's like the thing that you drink that'll make you giggly and drunk.
A giggle-
Your
Or that,
your
or
balloon
liquid
juice.
opium.
Your balloon juice made you pretty giggly tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I've got it.
Okay.
I know what this is.
Is it a clown mug?
No. How dare
I mean,
you?
if
I didn't
I'm
see what you
hosting-
were drawing.
No, that is not what I'm drawing.
Oh man, if it was though. If it was, I wasn't even looking at what you're drawing.
I mean, I feel like if I'm one of your guests, there's going to be a clown at some point.
I know. Like,
And if
when-
there's
when
not,
is-
then I am the clown.
then Chance is just gonna quit, so we can't.
Oh no, I'll have
Can't
to
do
do a
that.
clown eventually.
Giggle mug. I'm so jelly that you can do the sound effects.
Nice. Nice.
Brain.
No brains, only slugs.
Braining is hard.
Yeah, my educated guess would be is a giggle mug. I know. Okay, so I know that there were like mustache cups or mustache
Oh yeah.
teacups.
Yeah.
That was a big thing in the Victorian era. The ones that have like it basically was a sippy cup. Have you ever seen a mustache cup, Chance?
Probably. I was in my 20s during the mustache craze.
Like basically like you've got a little like your teacup, and then you'd have like a little kind of a strainer thing that
Yeah.
like sits on top of it that you can sip through, and your mustache sits inside the little holder thingy for it, so that your tea doesn't get your waxy mustache in it and spoil your beverage. So
It's
I
like a
thought you
sippy
were-
cup.
See, I thought you were referring to the trend that younger millennials were really popping off with in the early 2010s, which was mustaches on everything.
Oh, yeah. I knew
Yeah.
somebody who got like I knew a few people who had the mustache tattoos on the inside of their fingers.
Yep.
Yep.
I don't know what was going on with us in our 20s. It was just like mustaches, owls, being really bad hipsters.
I remember the
Alex
mustache like chocolates on the on like the kind of like a lollipop thing, but it was like a chocolate and it was a mustache, so you could put it on underneath your chin so it looked like you had a mustache.
Yeah.
I got those at a Nintendo event I went to actually.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now I want chocolate.
I mean, chocolate's bomb.
But yes, the mustache cup. That was, and it's the way Ken was drawing it. It's not like an insert. It's just a permanent part of the cup. It's something that when you were making the cup, it's just part of the porcelain. It's
Okay.
part of the clay, whatever it was
I
used.
thought there were
It was basically like a
both.
sippy cup,
Yeah.
so that it would cover your mustache, so your mustache would not get wet while you were drinking tea.
Was always under the assumption that it was like both, so that you could have some that like you could buy a single cup and then have it, not have to have like multiple cups, for just mustaches. But
No, you gotta have your special mustache cup just for your mustache. It's gotta have multiples. I only know this because my sister was really into pottery and she made my dad a few. Because that man's mustache, my God, I think it's like sentient. But yes, it's traditionally, and I've seen lots of them too, where they are like very fancy porcelain, and they usually would have like fancy designs that look like mustaches or like birds or shit on it, and it's specifically to make sure your mustache doesn't get wet. So, yeah, I like this open mic giggle mug. This
Stand-up
comedian.
comedian.
And then, if you can also divide the S.
Oh, God. I love Ismo. He's so fucking funny.
So now if you're a half an ass, it means you're not trying
He's
very
lazy.
hard. You're
But if
lazy.
you're full ass, then you work very hard.
But if you are a piece of ass,
Then you're beautiful.
it's
Fucking
good.
love Ismo.
Steve was really good.
He's so funny. All right, I think that's the giggle mug. Is a little tankard that comes to open mic night and gives you some chuckles.
I think that's a good educated guess, Kenji.
All right. A giggle mug is a habitually smiling face.
Oh, because mug is in your face is a mug.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
I was thinking that
I would
for a
I would
second.
describe our friend Jamie as a giggle mug, to be honest.
Oh yeah, she's always got a big smiley face.
I like that. Got a big old giggle mug. All right.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I might-
that makes sense.
Might have to start bringing that back. Be fashionable.
Honestly.
Yeah.
I think that's what the Ghost of Christmas Future has to be telling Kenji in his dreams. You gotta bring back Giggle Mug. Woo!
I didn't know Ken was gonna get haunted by 3 spirits tonight, or
I
tomorrow
don't have
night.
enough money to afford 3 spirits. I'll be lucky to get half a spirit.
That means you are beautiful.
Nice. Nice.
What's the next one, kids?
What's our next word? Yeah.
This one I'm taking a bit of a gamble because you might have heard of it before.
Okay.
Okay.
It is the people's slang, and it's bags o' mystery.
Bags o' mystery.
Boobies.
I see
Boobies!
Stephanie got possessed by the soul of a teenager there.
Bags
Boobies.
o' mystery.
Boobs. Boobs. Boo.
Bags o' mystery.
Pigs of mystery. I just want it to be boobs. I really want it to be boobies. I really want it to be like old lady boobies because they sag and they look like banks. Just really want it to be that now. Hey, welcome for Wolf and Fox.
Hello.
Friend,
Great
hello.
timing.
Hey, they just watched the Muppets Christmas Carol. You guys are
Nice.
funny. We came up with boobs. Oh man.
Speaking of Christmas carols, I did not realize how many adaptations there were of A Christmas Carol.
1
I
million.
think Dad and I have watched 4 of them this
Wow.
month. We started off with A Muppet Christmas Carol,
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
and
yeah.
then we watched Scrooged, which is the 80s one with Bill Murray.
Yep.
And then we watched Spirited, which is a musical version
Oh yeah.
with Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell.
Yes.
And I actually really liked it because they actually brought some twists and some new life into the story. And then we watched the one from 1951, which is also called Scrooge. And that one actually has a bit more of his backstory and stuff in it too.
Interesting.
Though I did end up falling asleep towards the end because I was so comfy and so cozy, I just dozed off.
I mean, fair. That's how you know if you're doing the holiday, any holiday right. Quite frankly, is how cozy are you, and how
Yeah.
likely are you to have a nap.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
I,
been my entire week, is just naps.
I'm so
Oh.
jealous.
That's gonna be our week coming up.
Heck yeah.
We're taking
Good.
a week and some change off, because no one knows what day it is during that time, anyways.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah.
you might as well just enjoy it.
I don't know what day it is anyways.
Well, I'm assuming it's Saturday.
I
hope it's Saturday.
So, yeah.
I'm assuming it's
Yeah.
Saturday. Otherwise, I think that's why people aren't watching tonight. I'm sure it's because
Gotta-
people have got holiday plans
Absolutely.
and stuff.
Yeah, oh, for sure. It's the weekend before Christmas itself. So
People got
Yeah.
Christmas plans.
people got Christmas plans.
I am so thankful we don't have Christmas plans.
Oh God, me too.
Oh my god, am I so glad we don't have to be around angry grandparents who are just throwing insults
Yeah.
at people because they're old and their joints are painful.
Yeah, for sure.
Or like weird conservative Christians who are like, you are gonna end up as the devil's lover for buying a tarot deck once.
Wait, the devil's lover? So, like, you're guaranteed to have a relationship then. I mean, that doesn't sound terrible. Like, you don't have to worry about all the pain of, like, oh, I have to date somebody, like, doing all these getting to know you questions. Like, it's such a hassle. Like, oh my god, yes, please. Like, if I were still single, hell yeah.
It's just lover. And it's not like there's no commitments.
Oh my god, that's even better.
Yeah.
Oh.
I personally would definitely need the commitment.
Pinocchio? Is this a Pinocchio?
Yes.
Get
in the bag. It's a mystery bag. Just get in and find out what's in there.
Well, okay.
Oh, whoa.
Nice man.
Yeah.
Definitely. We need to watch Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
I'd love to watch the Guillermo del Toro.
Oh, yeah, I still need to watch
Guillermo del Toro. Del Toro.
I love Guillermo del Toro, but yes. Sorry.
I made the mistake of watching the Disney live action. I think I was like live chatting at you about it, Ken.
Yes, you had told us about it.
It was painful.
Wait, which one?
The live action Disney.
Oh god, that seems so stupid.
Like,
it was...
as much as I love Keegan-Michael Key, like, what you doing in that, bro?
I don't recommend the live-action Disney version of Pinocchio. Just go watch the original, or even Guillermo del Toro's, which I haven't seen that, but all of his movies are great, so...
Oh god, I know. Yeah. I love him. I love his depiction of fairies. One of my very favorite movies in the whole entire world is Hellboy 2. I'm not like a huge Hellboy fan, but that depiction that he did of the elves and the fairies in that storyline, holy fucking shit. It speaks to me on so many different layers. It's one of my favorite movies.
I don't think I want to find out what's in this guy's sack.
We got Wolf and Fox saying, it's the eve of Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that your family's got a call to write for that one. So yeah, what does Bags...
Yeah, what's Bags O Mystery?
Bags... Okay, wait. I want to make an educated guess.
Okay.
If those who are watching live too, you're more than welcome to make a guess of what you think the Victorian slang term for bags o mystery. Okay, I really wanted to just be boobies. I'm just gonna say that. I just really want it to be boobies. That's my educated guess.
Okay.
And my want.
You got an educated guess too, Ken, or are you sticking with what you drew?
I'm sticking with what I drew. I think it's
right.
I think it's the means of luring children in for getting new laborers for your coal factory.
Alright, well, Bags of Mysteries is a satirical term for sausages, because no man but the maker knows what it's in them.
I get it. Okay.
Yeah,
I get it.
Good.
I get it.
That's good.
Yeah, this term took its rise about 1850, long before the present system of market inspection was organized. But this term remained long after sausages were fairly wholesome. The bag refers to the gut, which contained the chopped meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you throw some sausages in that bag real quick, Kenji?
I would be happy to.
And that's not going to be weird or sexual innuendos at all whatsoever. Just throw that meat in that bag or in that box, please.
I mean, maybe that's what was missing from the original Pinocchio was caution against pedophiles.
There you go.
PDF files, as we're censoring it, apparently.
If you've ever been to Disneyland and done the Pinocchio ride, I think you could absolutely add that. It's weird and creepy. That thing is weird and creepy.
I've never been to Disneyland because my parents didn't love me.
Do you want to go to Disneyland?
Maybe one day. Yeah.
There's a whole Star Wars land now.
Oh yeah.
Got rid of Critter Corner. I'm kind of mad about it.
That is a bummer.
Yeah.
I've been to Disneyland twice, and I don't remember it very well.
Ken!
She's in her box right next to you.
I did not even see... I just see her very fluffy tummy.
We weren't sure if Bea was hanging out with us, but she hung out, is in her very special box next to us.
And she's snuggling with her stuffed fox. Oh, I just look down and this is the most pleasant surprise. Oh my
One of these
gosh.
days we need to get a bee cam.
We do.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll try to. Well, okay. No, I won't. I won't mess it up.
All right.
All right. What's the next
What's
word?
our next word?
All right, your next word is society slang, and it is afternoonified.
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 Yes.
This feels like a modern term. Are you sure this is the right dictionary?
Afternoonified.
Is that like yassified but for afternoons? like your little siesta?
So yassification
Afternoonified.
means like querying, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
So how would you
Drag them up.
afternoonify?
Afternoonified.
Afternoonify. Maybe it means sleepy
Yeah, I was
because
thinking like a siesta. Yeah.
people would like nap in the afternoon after because it's still common in a lot of European countries where you eat your biggest meal of the day in the afternoon, and like supper is a very light meal. It's not very big. It's more like snacking. So afternoonified, I could see like you're just kind of feeling like lazy or lethargic, just like you've eaten like a big meal or something, so now you want to take a nap. That would be my educated guess.
I know what it is.
What is it?
Well, you're about to find out.
Afternoon delight. Is that what you're thinking?
Not quite.
Ooh, afternoon delights.
I mean, I think you take naps after afternoon delights as well.
Take my love, I'm gonna hold her tight. Something, something, afternoon delights.
God, I think they covered that on Glee once.
What was
Oh
it?
God,
It wasn't Glee, it was,
Anchorman.
not Anchorman.
I don't know.
They
I
did it
know
on
they sang
Anchorman,
there,
but the
yeah.
one I'm thinking of was, like, There's Always Money in the Banana Hut.
Oh, Arrested Development.
Where, like, they're just like, oh, play the, like, we just got a karaoke machine.
Oh, that's right.
And we can play, just play the first one that goes up, and he sings it with his daughter. Yeah, he
Oh,
sings.
that's right.
And everyone's just very awkward. Very uncomfortable that he's singing Afternoon Delight with his daughter in karaoke. Good bit.
Yeah.
Whatever,
okay.
just turn on the first one.
So apparently I pulled the Glee thing out of the back of my subconscious. Fun facts about me: I used to be really, really into Glee when it was airing.
I mean, like Grant Gustin,
Yeah.
handsome guy. He was the
I-
Flash.
I was also like the right age because I was like junior or senior in high school. So, but yes, they did sing "Afternoon Delight" on Glee, and it was from it was sung by the Celibacy Club.
Oh my God! Of
They
course.
did not know what it meant.
Jeez. Naturally.
Trying
Yeah,
to get some
the
pictures
episodes-
of B in this beautiful box.
So
this
we can post it on the
moment.
channel.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Okay, got him. Oh, she's so cute. Okay.
Oh God. Okay, this episode was called "Sexy," and I don't remember who Holly is, but she like returns to the school and discovers that the Glee Club students are absolutely clueless about sex education and may make the wrong decisions.
Oh God.
I think Holly might have been like Will's girlfriend, which Will was the teacher. I'm just like dropping Glee knowledge in like the middle of the stream.
I mean,
You are our lorist.
I can dig it. I've never watched the show, but I can dig.
So those are hands on a clock.
Those are.
Okay. I was wondering what the fuck those were. Is this this is another like afternoon clock about to beat up Miss Minutes?
Not quite.
Still need to finish watching season 2 of Loki.
Oh God. I finished season 2. It was all right.
That's what I've heard. I mean, I heard the ending was really good.
Eh.
Wait, how many episodes did we get into it? Like 2?
We've watched 2 so far.
Yeah. We were thinking about that. That's what we would do on our week off, is maybe catch up on that and a few other shows we wanted to watch.
Yeah, I think season 2 started off strong, and it kind of turned into a mess, and then there was like one good part of the end. but that's just my opinion.
Hmm.
I also, yeah, I have lots. I need to rewatch it too, see if maybe like watching it all in a row is a little bit better than like watching it episode by episode. Because I did that with season 2 of Our Flag Means Death, because I was kind of meh about season 2 of Our Flag Means Death until like I watched it all at once, and then I was like, oh, okay, never mind, I love this.
There are some shows that are definitely designed for binging. Like, I know
Yeah.
people talk about, like, Orange is the New Black.
Oh, yeah.
Like, people would try to watch it, like, episodically, like how they would have in yesteryear, before streaming was really big. And it was just fucking terrible because it was designed to be watched just back to back to back. Yeah.
God,
so,
I haven't
interesting.
watched. I have not watched. My turn to not be able to words. I haven't watched Orange is the New Black probably since it came out. Actually,
I knew someone who had me watch like 1 or 2 episodes with them, and I just could not get into it.
I've never watched it. My ex used to watch it by himself, and then I heard the description. I was like, not really interested.
that is absolutely fair.
Yeah,
Also,
my ex would run a lot of things for me.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about something earlier. I don't remember what. Oh, I think it was pre-stream or no. Yes, we were talking about it during stream. It was Stardew Valley.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I've had an ex kind of ruin Stardew Valley for me, but maybe because Stephanie is experiencing it for the first time, it'll cleanse my Stardew Valley experience.
I went and saw a wizard.
Oh yes,
he had
wizard!
You got
He
high with a
had
wizard.
me drink some fucking moss juice out of a fucking
Yeah.
cauldron, and we tripped balls, and he kicked me out of his fucking tower.
Oh,
And what
jeez.
about fucking farming? I now have the power to be able to talk to the forest.
Oh god,
And I'm like, I love this game.
that's amazing.
I love this game.
That's outstanding.
I am very
I
excited.
also- Oh, sorry.
I'm very excited to find out who you're going to end up romancing.
There's this boy.
Steph just met. I think Elliot was. His name?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I
very
love
taken with him.
Elliot.
Where does he live? I can't find him.
Oh.
He lives on the beach.
Okay.
He's a beach bum. Oh, that's
He does
outstanding.
look like a Fabio.
He-
Like, he looks
he-
very
yes,
fabulous.
He lives
also
on a
this-
little. Sorry, he lives on a little shack on the beach.
I tried to knock on the door and wouldn't let me in.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
gotta
probably
find
because he's either not there or it's because you guys don't have a. I'll have to like send you the wiki.
Okay.
The wiki is a savior for scheduling when to talk to your booze.
Okay. So
I don't think this is very Victorian accurate because they didn't have lunch breaks back then.
I mean, that's why the clock is in here to like beat up the guy. Like,
You don't get a lunch
yeah,
break.
exactly. You think you can stop to eat?
just
No,
like
no.
lunch break's
Oh.
over.
Like, get
Back to work.
Get back to work.
Yeah.
Slave, I mean employee.
Yes, valued employee.
Okay.
I can't
Okay.
can't confirm. This is like when I was working at a racetrack kitchen. This clock showed up. Can't believe you were there to see that, Ken. I didn't even know you.
The thing is that this clock came in and beat me up a couple times at my own jobs. So he just
Oh,
kind of went
damn.
around to all sorts of places.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we were
capitalism.
both haunted. We're all haunted by the afternoonified clock.
Yes.
So what is
Alright.
afternoon? Steph, did you want to?
I did make my educated guess.
Okay.
Is that it means like sleepy
Yeah.
or lethargic.
Yeah. Okay. What's
So?
the deal chance?
It means smart or posh.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. There's a quote from a newspaper called Daily Telegraph from July 1897. It says, "What may prove a popular new adjective made its first appearance last week. A lady entered a fashionable drapery store. The lady found nothing to please her. The shopwalker then was called. This individual, with a plausible tale or compliment, will invariably effect a sale after all other means have failed. In reply to his question whether the goods were not suitable, the fastidious customer answered, 'No, thank you. They are not afternoonified enough for me.' In the case of a lady armed with an argument of such caliber, what was the shopwalker to say or do? Like a wise man, he expressed his regret and beat a dignified retreat. The lady did the same, but the adjective remained.
Huh.
Interesting.
I
Interesting.
think I either read from Mental Floss or yourdictionary.com that it probably came from the fact that the upper classes were drinking afternoon tea. And so it was, which was actually a new thing in the Victorian era, which I know, Stephanie, you were talking about tea earlier, and I was trying really hard not to bring up afternoonified.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I just afternoonified our beat 'em up clock, gave him a nice little pocket square, some spats, made him fancy.
Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Nice. Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. He's been afternoonified.
It's been very educational.
Interesting. Yeah. All right.
I am so excited to give you the next word.
Yes. Please do.
It is fighting slang. It is daddles.
Daddles.
Yep.
Daddles.
Yes.
As in dad?
Maybe. It's for you guys to figure out. I'm not giving you
Daddles.
the answers yet.
Oh, this is a fighting term, so you gotta give them the razzle, dazzle, daddles.
Okay.
These are fighting dads.
Okay. Dads
Razzle,
fighting
dazzle,
dads
daddles?
before they kiss.
This is like, yeah, before the kiss.
Oh, so this is like
Um,
Fight Daddy?
Fight daddy.
Fight
yeah,
daddy,
yeah,
but they're
exactly.
like cute. They're like razzly dazzly.
Mhm.
They're like wearing
That's-
like some gay glam.
They've been yassified.
They've been yassified,
Yeah.
afternoonified, and then they like to daddles in a little bit of afternoon delights. A little ditty of some daddles.
Yeah, it's the sequel to Dream Daddy, Fight Daddy.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
The fights. No,
And it's gonna have like
kiss.
the Pokemon-esque system. you gotta,
Hell yeah.
you gotta
True
battle the
face.
daddies.
Battle all the daddies.
Do, 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 do,
Daddy!
do, do, do.
God, yes.
Oh man. Okay, what do I really
Give 'em
think?
the cauliflower ear.
Daddles. I'm gonna try to go for something out of left field to this one, because it might have to do with flowers, like the daddles, like daffodils, kind of what I'm thinking. So like in Victorian flower language, a daffodil was a sign, I think, of purity, because it was also the signs of, like, for Persephone, like the before she was like taken into the underworld, and so I think it was a sign of purity, innocence, and so the daddles is maybe a the opposite, or maybe razzle dazzle. I'm gonna go with some little guess about it's gonna be with daffodils. That's I'm just gonna throw out of left field on this one, because otherwise it's just got to be about daddies kissing and daddies fighting.
Victorian Daddy is kissing and fighting.
That's right.
Yeah. That would,
So, we're just recreating JoJo's Part 1, aren't we?
Thank you for immediately knowing by the hair. I appreciate that.
no kiss.
I always forget that JoJo's Part 1 is set in the Victorian era,
It is.
It is.
which means Jonathan probably used some. Actually, the one to probably use daddles would be Speedwagon, since he is
Yeah.
of the streets.
It's true.
He was, with his
He
weird
was.
top hat that also was a weapon,
Yeah, his
but
weird
also didn't make sense.
Bowler hat with the circular saw, yeah.
And then completely never saw it again. Never saw it again.
It's because he gave up on the bowler hat and he started using Baron Zappelli's
Yeah,
top
because
hat.
they slept together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. It
I
was a big
always
old
forget
slumber
the-
party.
Yes. A totally pure, innocent slumber party, pillow fights,
Pillow fights, doing each other's nails.
braiding each other's hair.
Yeah.
Well, Speedwagon's hair. Sapelli doesn't have enough hair.
No.
When I went to I went to I only went to a couple slumber parties as a kid, and one of the ones I got bored with all the dumb girls doing their dumb girl shit, so I went to their room and I watched Fern Gully by myself,
Nice.
because I am that fairy child. I went off with the fairies off into the room by myself.
I definitely
I-
have slumber parties.
Huh?
I definitely had slumber parties, but they weren't like the stereotypical girly ones of like, oh, let's do our hair and like paint our nails. It was just like, we're gonna watch Lord of the Rings abridged for the 100th time.
Nice.
That is the age difference between us.
Yes, because there was internet when I was slumber party age. I mean, to be fair, I still do slumber parties.
Oh yeah, you know,
Just
I
because
did.
adults can't have sleepovers, right?
Oh yeah.
My sleepovers consisted of playing GoldenEye all night long until we passed out.
I don't think I went to very many other sleepovers. I think it was just a couple I went to. There was one, it was a really big one. It was a bunch of girls, and this is like the one like rich girl in our school, who had like more money. Like they were obviously very wealthy, and but there were like 20 goddamn girls in this slumber party, and yeah,
That's so
I
many
got
girls.
bored. I got bored, and I was like, I'm gonna go over here, and I did. I just went in the room and I watched Ferngully all by myself, and the mom was just like, "Are you okay, honey?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just fine. I just want to watch Ferngully." She's like, "Okay." You want some pizza? I'm like, sure, thanks.
Nice.
I think I had a better time that night.
Yeah, probably. I agree. Man, I haven't watched Ferngully in ages.
I watched that movie all the time as a
watched
kid.
it so much.
This is how I know
There's-
Kenji. This is how I know.
I know that there's like a lot of people on TikTok who are like horny for like the Tim Curry
Yeah.
evil sludge.
I've
Just
seen
because
that
it's voiced
too.
by Tim Curry.
Yeah.
I saw this one video of a lady. It was very like southern drawl. Who's like, I had my sexual awakening with Fern Gully. You know, I know his name was Hexus, but I like to call him Sexus.
Oh
It's
god.
like, Jesus
Good
Christ,
job, girl.
right?
A good job.
Like,
No one's ever thought of that one before.
yeah,
Right?
right.
That was some real creative juices right there.
Yeah, there's your balloon juice for you. Oh god,
And your funny mug, your giggle mugs.
your giggle mugs.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Daddles is just the fight of like Jonathan versus Dio again. All right.
Because they are both dads, so
They are dads.
spoilers, I guess.
Technically, they're dad to the same kid.
Oh god, that's true. I always forget about that. I'm like the one who got you into JoJo's.
Double daddy.
Double daddy.
Oh, no.
Daddles.
Double daddy.
Oh, no.
God. Oh jeez.
my educated guess would have to be some having to do with flower language and daffodils. That's my out of left field educated guess.
Alright. You're not gonna believe what it actually is.
You said it was a
It's
fighting
just-
term, yeah. Or pardon.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
just
shit,
hands.
That's right.
Hands
It's hands. It's just a word for hands.
like
Oh.
dad paddles. Like
I
daddles?
honestly, I have no idea. I did not. There is nothing from the dictionary that I'm using that like elaborates on it. There's a newspaper cutting from 1862 that says, "All was in readiness, and men having shaken daddles, the seconds retired to the corners, and at 12:56 commenced the fight."
Wow.
Okay.
Yep, and I did not do my whole due diligence of trying to find like the etymology
Ah.
because I was like, no, I'm good.
No worries. I like dad paddles. Like your hands are your paddles. Your daddles. Yes.
I like that. You know, instead of throwing hands, throwing daddles.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm all for
believe
that.
I'm down to just a few, so I'm gonna start picking them myself.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now
You know
are
what?
you ready, Kenji?
I'm ready.
I think
got
what a
blast
good
stories.
follow up to like daddles would be is Apostles of Murder.
Crap. Excuse me. I hit the wrong thing. Sorry, what?
Apostles of Murder.
Apostles of Murder.
It's political slang used from 1867 onwards.
Are you sure this isn't just like Mormonism?
I mean, we got the Catholicism in there at the beginning of the stream with
Yeah,
corpse
this
worship.
is just
so-
the somehow like they had a news story break about the Mountain Meadow massacre. So
Yeah.
jeez.
These are just
Apostles of
Mormons.
Murder.
These are just Mormons.
Oh jeez. I feel like this might be like Jack the Ripper copycats might be what Apostles of Murder is. So I'm gonna do a Jack the Ripper.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Which-
feeling.
is also a JoJo's reference.
Yes, yes. Because they have vampiric Jack the Ripper in there, which is gnarly.
That always throws me off.
Yeah. Okay. Jack the Ripper.
Apostles of Murder. Strangers in love. Blue skies above. Can't keep our hearts in jail. Prisoners of love.
What are
My
you
turtle dove.
Have you not seen The Producers?
Oh god, it has been so long since I've seen the Producers.
Goodness gravy, Ken.
It's been a while. I'm sorry.
I'm having a stroke of genius.
So, have you guys seen both versions of The Producers?
Yes.
I've only seen the Nathan Lane one that came out.
Okay. Well, Stephanie then.
Seen?
I haven't seen the one with Gene Wilder.
Oh, we have to change that.
Clearly.
That's the better one.
Okay, I was about to ask which one you preferred. I prefer the musical version.
Everyone does, but it's the Gene Wilder one I think is funnier. I just like Gene Wilder more. Also, it's the OG original, and that's what I grew up watching. It's weird being German American watching that one, but it was kind of a way for like letting some humor kind of be that good, like healing. You know, like we can all laugh at how ridiculous this is, and it was all really awful. It was really awful, but I'm glad we can all like laugh about it, and everyone can agree that this was stupid. This was really stupid, and that this is also the idea of this is really terrible and really funny at the same time. So it was weirdly healing in his own way.
Yeah, especially because like since Mel Brooks is Jewish, that's just him punching up.
Yeah,
it's kind of like when the movie Jojo Rabbit came out. A lot of people were upset by it until it's like, but Taika Waititi's Jewish, so like it's fine. He is punching up. And I don't know if you guys have seen Jojo Rabbit. It's actually really good. It is so good. It made me cry. It made me laugh. And it is another movie poking fun at Hitler and basically taking the power away from him and stuff. So I highly recommend it for you guys and anyone listening.
Okay.
Is that a butt? Yeah. Are we Metal Gear Soliding again?
Yes.
Oh my god,
yes,
thank
I
you!
am.
Yes, thank this. Ken, you're just giving me so many lovely gifts for Christmas. No ghost of Christmas future is coming to visit you.
No.
But the ghost of Christmas past is going to be like, what have you done, Kenji?
This is the ghost of Christmas ass. That's what I'm doing here.
Just all of the butt gifts.
All of the butt gifts, yes.
The ghost of Christmas past is just going to hear like, you do need to live with yourself. I'm going to play all of these cringy moments in your head on repeat over and over and over and over again. God, is that the ghost of Christmas past? Does he haunt us all the time when I'm trying to sleep and then I remember awful cringy things I did when I was a teenager? Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes, absolutely.
Because I mean, he's got to do something on the off season, so he's just like the ghost of the past now. Also, I'm claiming this apostle of murder to be Gal Sneaker's rival.
Yes. I can dig it. Because the reason I chose this super sexy Raiden, God, the proportions on this are so weird.
It's so good.
It's
very accurate to the video
anatomy
game.
Is so weird. Well, like the arms. Anyway,
it's very accurate to the video game.
The reason I went with this for the Jack the Ripper is because a little Metal Gear lore for you. Raiden, the character Raiden, his name is Jack because everybody is like John or Jack or whatever in that game. He was a child soldier and he was really good at murder. And he got called Jack the Ripper because he was so good at murder.
No one calls him. That's a dumb name.
Hence my reference to Metal Gear on this.
I love it.
Oh my god!
Thank you, Kenji. This is a gift just for me.
I'm sure at some point I will end up getting into Metal Gear Solid because of you two.
Oh,
it's
dude.
so bonkers.
Dude.
It's just,
you will thank us later. It's really good.
It's just 10-hour movies is
just
what
dumb.
they are.
They're so dumb.
They're so dumb.
They're so dumb, but I love it. It is soap operas for edgelords, and it's
really
so
is.
like you just turn off your brain. If your brain thinks for like 2 seconds, you will regret it.
Yeah.
Just turn that thing right off. It's
Yeah.
good zero brain, just nonsense, bonkers, bananas. Okay,
So weird.
so what's
right.
my educated guess
Yeah.
of what apostates of murder might be?
Apostles of murder.
Apostles? Did I say apostates?
You did.
Apostles of moiter.
The apostates of murder are the ones who got kicked out of the group.
Apostles. Apasta. Aposters of moiter.
Moida.
It's mac and cheese.
Oh, God.
The pasta of murder because there's so much carbs and cholesterol in it. Apostles of murder. I have no idea.
All right.
Maybe it's a term for somebody who won a boxing match. There we go. That's my guess. If
Are
I'm
you
right,
drawing
I'm
an
gonna
alligator?
No.
Or is this? Oh, are you fucking goofy?
I'm No, I'm not fucking goofy. He's in a committed relationship with Clarabelle.
I thought she died.
Did she? I don't know.
Where is she in Goof Troop?
I don't know if Clarabelle is Max's mom. Okay.
Where is she in the show?
Okay. Yes, Goofy's wife, mother of Max, is clearly dead. I'm not going to refute that. I'm just like I don't know. I feel like he's moved on. He's dating someone new, and it's Clarabelle.
Okay.
Is my best. No,
Is this Barney?
no, I'm trying to draw the Cheezosaurus Rex up in here because you started talking about mac and cheese.
Cheezosaurus Rex. Oh, blast for the
Tummy,
pay.
he had the spots.
All right, so
He's not orange, so you can't tell. But sorry, yes, Chance.
yeah, I was gonna say on that cheesy note. So Apostles of Murder is a name given generally to political agitators who included assassination in their program.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So literally murder.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is the
There's
worst
a
Cheezosaurus
newspaper quote in here from the Daily News from the 6th of April, 1883. To say nothing of dynamite and of that horrible compound found at Liverpool which presents the innocent appearance of sawdust, but of which every grain is an explosive agency, the Apostles of Murder are reported to have employed methods of offense even more diabolical.
Rex. All right. Okay.
Wow.
That was such a run-on sentence.
It's
Okay.
political
That
murder.
was a whole sentence.
So I wasn't too far off with my writing.
Yeah,
Really?
All
Oh
right.
my
really
god.
weren't.
All right.
Oh my god. Can I give this one to Ken?
Yes.
Can he get this one?
And he gets
Oh
a
my
point.
gosh.
He gets a gold
Dang.
Oh,
star.
fantastic.
Good job.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I didn't know we were
Let
keeping
me-
points.
let me
but hey,
applaud
I'm-
you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you very much.
Good job.
Hell yeah.
Wow.
All right.
I really do hope that gets picked up on stream.
I hope so too.
I
Okay.
mean, as long as it's on the Discord audio, yeah, it's recording. So,
Yeah, okay,
All right.
excellent.
what's our
All right.
next term?
This next one is ARF, ARF, and ARF.
Arf, arf, and arf.
Yeah.
That's triple A. That's like roadside assistance.
That rolls off the tongue. You know, that's just arf, arf, narf, and arf.
Arf, arf, and
Arf,
arf.
and
Yep.
arf.
Arf, 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 and arf.
Arf, and arf, arf, and arf,
And to let you know, it is all jammed together. So it's
Oh.
ARF, ARF, AN, apostrophe, ARF.
Okay.
If you'd like me to spell that slower, let me know.
Hang on. I'm just
Arf, arf, and
going
arf.
back.
Arf,
arf, and arf. I specifically picked this one because it's really fun to say, because then you can pretend you're a dog.
Yeah,
Arf,
exactly.
arf, and arf. Arf, arf, and arf.
arf.
Herb,
Arf,
herb,
arf,
and a
and
herb.
Okay.
Herb,
We're just
herb, and a
gonna
herb.
bring it all
Herb,
together.
It just morphs into an echolalia stream where we just sit here just like making weird noises.
All right. I mean, that's
Okay.
entertaining, right?
Arf, and
Arf,
arf.
arf, and arf.
Arf, arf,
Arf,
arf.
arf, and arf.
That's like diarrhea poop. That's
Oh.
what your butt's making.
God! Oh, God. Ah.
That's
I mean, to be
diarrhea.
fair, Stephanie, the more, like, if you stare at this word long enough, you just see the word fart.
That's
So-
exactly what I saw. It's just arf, 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 and farts. Diarrhea.
Okay.
That would be my guess.
Diarrhea poops. All right.
when you're sliding into third
Oh, jeez.
and you really gotta poop,
God.
go to the bathroom. Don't poop your pants
Please don't poop your pants.
in front of all of your friends and family in the baseball game. Then no one's gonna clean that uniform correctly. It's just gonna get thrown in the trash. And you have to
You
go
just
home
buy a new
naked.
uniform.
I mean, I do have a story of one time I shat my pants.
Oh no!
Yeah. I was on a date. I was on a date.
No.
Oh
Yeah.
no! That's
Oh,
so
no.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I feel so bad for...
No, it's fine because the person turned out to be a jerk anyways.
Oh, good.
Yeah. But yeah, no, we got like, I think we got Sonic, and I ended up getting something really spicy. And this is before I realized, or before I was diagnosed with IBS.
Oh no!
And we were going to go do something, and I was laughing, and I ended up shitting my pants, and so we ended up yeah, we ended up stopping at Hagen so I could take care of myself.
Oh, no.
Yeah, thankfully his nesting partner also had IBS, so he was like used to dealing with that, but it was still just like, okay, it's fine.
Well, good. I'm glad
Yes,
that you were in a good... Even though he turned out to be an asshole, I'm glad he was not an asshole in that moment.
Yeah.
Oh, man. One time, Ken and I... We did not poop ourselves, but we
Thank you for prefacing that.
we went to Five Guys Burger. We had
Oh,
burger
God,
breakfast.
I know what story you're telling.
It hit our intestines real bad. We decided to go to Michael's afterwards just to buy some cute craft supplies, but we farted.
We gas bombed. Like we
no.
we just straight up carpet bombed that Michael's.
We felt so bad because, like, between the two of us, we were just farting.
We were lighting it up, man.
Oh, do not light a match. It would have lit the whole entire place up. We were farting so badly. We felt so bad, too, but we were just like, every time we laugh, we just fart more.
Yes.
The other people would walk down the aisle where we just left, and they're like, oh. And we're like, oh no, I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, I just
then we just fucking
realized...
got out of there really
You know what
fast.
I'm drawing?
Yeah, I know what you're drawing, Ken.
Is this Ed, and Eddie?
Yes, but it's the
Oh my
Victorian
God.
version.
Oh my God.
Ken! Arf, and Arf, Ed, Eddie. Wow, that was a
Oh, this is
gift,
beautiful.
Kenji. Kenji, that's a big brain.
Thank you.
That's real big
Thank
brain.
you.
That's...
Yeah, like, when I was putting this list together, I
Oh.
thought with this one you might, like, draw some dogs. So this is, like, way better than what I pictured.
You're, like, knocking out Ed, and Eddie from memory and doing it Victorian style, like, real fucking good. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
Good job. Gold star. Oh my God. I remember my favorite line from Ed, and Eddie was, they were just, yeah!
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, my favorite episode of Ed, and Eddie was where they just started going to junior high, and so they weren't used to like the going to classes at first, and they're like, "Yeah, I've got my lists of class, and I've got to go to Pe." Oh, I think it's PE. You don't need to spell it for me. That was one of my favorite bits. It was like one of those ones that was like almost gross humor, but it was just like silly but like I don't know. I enjoyed Ed, and Eddie. What did you think of it?
It was cute. God, this is starting to look more like Brendan Smalls from Home Movies. This last one.
Ed, and Brendan.
Yeah, exactly. It was fun. Like it just like the lines always moving. I felt like I was having like a seizure or something.
Oh, I forgot that detail. Yeah.
But otherwise, like it was funny. Like just the antics. Like I always felt bad for the Plank Boy because like clearly he wouldn't have as many of these issues he was having if like the other kids just kind of weren't such dicks to him all the time. but it's like y'all are like kind of perpetuating everything he's going through. You know that, right? Like,
Yeah,
Anyway.
I forgot about that kid.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch Ed, Ed and Eddie? Chance?
I did. It was one of the cartoons I'd watch religiously. I have no memory of it though.
Mm.
I know it was one of the shows on Cartoon Network that I loved watching. I think probably at some point I had a crush on all three of them because that was my life, was trying to figure out what cartoon character I had a crush on. And it'd be like,
Pepper Ann.
Oh God, that was a different show.
oh, I watched
I know.
Pepper Ann too.
Oh, I love Pepper Ann. That was my like. Which girl do I have a crush on?
It was, it was Arf Arf and Arf ran in the papers next to Katzenjammer Kids. Yeah.
This is good. This is really good. I have no idea what Arf Arf and Arf is. Dogs.
Yeah, illuminate us. What?
I would just say a lot of doggies barking.
So it is a figure of speech meaning drunk.
Oh, all
God
right.
damn it! The one time I did not guess booze!
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
It-
so
it-
good.
My brain hurts a little bit trying to like understand the explanation for it, so I'm just gonna read it
Mhm.
out loud and hope it doesn't kill everybody else's brain.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. It may be thus explained. Arf equals half pint of. Arf and arf is half and half, which is half ale and half beer. This liquor is 4 pence the quart. Therefore, the mystic refreshment is called for as arf of 4 de arf and arf, the D being used to express pence. Is used to describe a drunken man. Example, he's very arf arf and arf. Really meaning that he's had many arfs.
All right.
God damn it, the one fucking time I did not guess booze or someone who was drunk. God damn it.
I want you all to know that Steph leaned in real close for that onto the mic, and that was beautiful.
God damn it. God damn
Really,
it.
just get in really close and just, God damn it,
Damn
I'm
it.
so upset with myself I didn't make the booze reference this one
The
time.
one-
God damn it.
One time. One time.
Just that quiet fury as you get in close. I love it.
Well, Eddie was really good. I mean, Arf Arf and Arf is
Arf,
good.
Arf,
too.
and Arf,
It's
yes.
really good.
All right. What's our next one, Chance?
Your next one is gospel.
So sorry.
Your next word. Oh, is it being weird?
No, I just hit off so that it's like I'm trying to ensure that I'm hitting the screen, but I'm hitting in a weird point that like changes the dimensions. So I'm sorry for the jarring viewing experience that I'm creating for everybody.
It is all good.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
All right.
So what's our next term?
So your next term is considered anti-aesthetic. It's from 1880. And it's
Okay.
called Gospel of Gloom.
Gospel of Gloom. Oh.
Anti-aesthetic?
Mm-hmm.
Like an aesthetic, like a look?
The aesthetic movement was popping off around the around the Victorian era. It was, I don't quite remember, and also do my research, but yes, it is kind of like the look and the feel of something. So here, I can probably
Gospel
pull.
of Gloom. Like, is it like Corpse Bride aesthetics?
I have an idea.
Like a little prayer down on my knees, I wanna take you there. In the
Oh my God.
midnight hour, I can feel your power.
Oh, the Madonna.
Just like a prayer, you know I'll take you there.
Nice.
Anytime I get to sing. Gospel of Gloom. Well, I mean, like, there's the whole, like, parlors where they would put dead people and stuff, and there was that whole, like, aesthetic of, like, wearing lots of black clothing, like, as if you were grieving and mourning.
Or a member of Depeche Mode.
So, a gospel, where you have a bunch of people who are singing. Yeah, I guess, the caroler look. I don't know. This stream is starting to make my brain just do more fuzzies.
Your brain is melting.
I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad that I
am
can't
I,
do Santa folks. I'm mad I can't talk right. Mad I got that one wrong. The one time I didn't guess booze, it was that. My yod.
Alright, I was actually pulling up what the dictionary I was using defines aestheticism as, because like I didn't really research into like what Victorian aestheticism meant. But according to this dictionary, it's ideal social ethics represented outwardly by emblems, chiefly floral, the more significant flowers being the white lily and the sunflower. But there is like the aestheticism movement that I'm vaguely like aware of.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just going with, like, that old-timey, like, you're too poor to afford clothes, so you wear a barrel kind of look. That's my Gospel of Gloom. Maybe you've got, like, flyers pinned to the side of your barrel. Like, the only way you can make money is by, like, renting it out for...
You're not
like,
going to do any sort of gothic, like, corpse bride, gloom?
I mean... Okay. All right. You've called my bluff. All right.
Just erase your art. It's okay.
I mean, I didn't erase it. I just hit it.
Oh. Excuse me.
I mean, hiding is technically a form of erasure, so...
Ooh. Got
call
called
me
out.
Also, I did a quick cursory Google search of the aestheticism movement, and Wikipedia says it was an art movement in the late 19th century that valued the appearance of literature, music, and the arts over their functions.
So it is like an aesthetic of gloom, of just being goth. That, I guess that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like it's an aesthetic of goth. Man, the Victorian era was goth before goths were goth.
I mean, Mary Shelley was goth as fuck. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't she lose her virginity in a,
On her mother's grave, yes.
On a grave?
Yes. Her mother's
Yes.
grave, yes.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking metal right there.
Yeah.
Talk
That
about-
makes all the other goth girlies just want to go home and cry.
Absolutely.
Okay. What am I looking at, Kenji?
I mean,
Is this a Pac-Man?
not quite, no.
Like going on testifying on a pew? Like, no, I did not sleep with her. That woman.
Testify. I mean, you're right with the testify bit.
Is this like somebody who's like singing gospel?
Oh, it's that one Pokemon.
Yeah! It's a gloom!
I'm not even that into Pokemon, and I got it.
Yeah, you did. Gloom is preaching it.
Why am I the last one
Yeah.
to guess? No! I'm just gonna go back and play some Sundew Valley, man. Stardew Valley. I can't even. No! I give up. I'm done. Flip me over. I'm done in rings.
I think
Oh,
maybe the
man.
Victorians got some mercury poisoning into
Oh no. Oh, yeah, this is beautiful. This is
Thank
art.
you. Let's just blend
Oh.
this up a little bit real quick.
Oh, honey, you mean Hercules.
What? Oh,
God.
right, because that's a gospel truth. I get
Yeah.
it.
Baby, no. Oh, baby,
Oh,
did I
no.
wake you up from my yelling?
You're screaming to her.
Sorry, baby. You're a beautiful girl. Meow, meow. I love you. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. She's a beautiful kid on. Oh my
Right.
gosh.
I mean, I guess this is better than drawing like gloom going door to door.
Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff.
All right. Here's my real gospel of gloom for you. There, this one you got a 2 for 1.
I have no more guesses. It's somebody who's dead but also drinking. I'm gonna cover all my bases. Why not?
Well,
Dead
Stephanie, if you go with what you've been saying the whole time about being goth, then
Hey,
I got one.
you
because
got it right.
it is
I got
Yeah.
one right.
It's all about
Yeah.
being goth.
I got one right.
Goth as fuck.
I got one right.
the definition is a satirical description of aestheticism which tended to doleful colors, gloomy houses, sad limp dresses, and solemn earnest behavior.
Okay.
Guys, I got one.
So yeah.
right.
Got it right.
You did! You got the pre-goths right.
Huzzah!
Oh,
Alright. Let's see here.
My brain.
So we ran out of my pre-chosen ones,
Oh,
but
no.
luckily I still have a lot of them.
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we've got about 15 minutes. Yeah, we've been on
Yeah.
fire tonight. Yeah.
I can't figure out which one would be the best.
Oh, I
You know what? Let's go with Natty Narking.
Natty Narking.
Natty
Yep,
Narking.
Natty Narking.
It is a tavern term used from 1800 to 1840.
Drunkard.
Natty Narking.
Somebody who's drinking too much and on fire, like a peasant.
And on fire.
Wait. Is it N-A-R-K or N-A-R-C? Narking or...
Nark.
Oh, okay. So I'm not going to be drawing, like, a cop with mirror shades then. All right.
I mean, you could if you wanted
I
to.
could. Natty
It is
Narking.
your
Um,
screen.
It's not like Natty Light. Okay. You know what? I just figured it out.
A natty long legs.
Yes.
My brain is done. I have not been drinking, and it feels like I have.
Also, I should correct you on the spelling. It's
Oh.
Nanty, Nanty Narking.
Nanty. Okay.
Nanty.
Yeah. Which my brain just realized Nanty rhymes with panty, so have fun with that.
Okay.
Nanty Narking.
Nanty.
Oh,
Narking.
you're drawing a narwhal?
I am.
Good job, Kenji. Good job. I'm glad your brain's still good. My brain not good. My brain very dead. Stardew Valley. Here I come.
Like I said, the Victorians, they just got some mercury poisoning in your brain, that's all.
Exactly.
Yeah, I really do. I really
Just gotta be-
think so. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
It's gotta be mad as a hatter.
Oh God. The turning Japanese joke for masturbation
Oh,
again.
no.
But no, instead now. Oh Jesus. Oh my God, Steph.
I'm glad that you could get some giggles, Kenji. If I can only make one person giggle and it's Kenji, I'm glad. Oh my God. Okay. Whew. Natty Narking. I have no clue. Natty Narking. Natty Narking. Natty, Patty, give a dog a bone.
Nice.
I don't know. I think the drunk narwhal is perfect, Kenji. I agree with Kenji. This is obviously what this means.
This is
They definitely are very familiar with narwhals. They knew exactly what they were.
I mean, you had expeditions to the North Pole. People were curious.
And it's not what they brought back to prove that unicorns existed. You know.
This narwhal is giving Rankin Bass, but for adults.
Yes.
So I'm pretty sure in one of them, like, a narwhal pops up.
Maybe? Or was the narwhal an elf?
What?
Was there a narwhal
Oh,
elf?
maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Are you thinking a Christmas special movie with the claymation thing?
Yeah, because like Elf, they have like all the characters at the start, which is the clear reference to the Rankin Bass Rudolph stuff.
I actually, I have something to admit in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that those claymation were done by Rankin Bass until this year.
Oh,
It wasn't in this
yeah,
moment,
yeah.
but it wasn't until earlier this year, and I was
Yeah.
like, wait, what?
Same people who did Thundercats, fucking, and the Hobbit movies, the animated Hobbits. Like
Had
they
no
did Rudolph.
idea that they did claymation.
They did claymation.
Let alone those claymation movies that we all grew up with.
Mm-hmm.
Like, totally like blew my mind. Had no idea that it was Rankin Bass. I only knew that this year. I forget who. I think it was probably you, Ken, who said it. I was like, wait, what? I'm sorry.
Good chance.
What parallel universe do I live in right now? Is this still the one where Trump won? Because I don't like this one.
Oh, if only.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a little polar friend.
Yes.
Heck
Who's gonna
yeah.
slap somebody's jaw off.
What?
God, the Golden Compass, really?
Oh, okay.
That movie was weird.
That movie was weird.
I know it was a very popular book series, and I'm so glad the movie failed so they didn't try to make more of those fucking movies, because it was weird, and it was depressing.
It was.
It's just a little snap. It's just a little snap. I'm like, what are you guys What is this? What is this a euphemism for? What is the actual message? This is creepy. I don't feel comfortable watching this. Like, this seems like it's a euphemism for something else. Was I projecting?
I don't remember that snip bit.
When they cut the kids from their little animals, their spirit animals.
Oh, I don't know if that was a reference to something.
Yeah, or am I mixing two movies together?
No, that was a plot of it. They were trying to remove like the magic companions.
Yeah, they were like almost about to remove like the main girls from her like little bird, or was it a squirrel or something?
Oh, it shapeshifted because she hadn't like matured enough for it to finalize into a form, so it could keep shapeshifting.
That's
as they went.
Like, the concept was kind of cool, but then, like, it got weird, and then, like, the fucking polar bear slapping
fucking
people's
Ian
jaws
McKellen
off.
polar bear slapping other one's jaws off. Yeah.
When that happened, I remember being like, what the fuck? That was, sorry?
I've never seen The Golden Compass, so this is interesting.
You're learning a lot.
Sorry,
I am.
I should have asked that question first. Usually we're so good about, like, so the Golden Compass says blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I know what the Golden Compass. I remember seeing like ads for it and stuff, and I think one of my old friends actually saw the Golden Compass, and they did not like it. So like that's my entire knowledge of the Golden Compass.
It was weird. It was okay until that scene. It made me very uncomfortable with the adults who were just like, it's okay, it's just a little snap. I'm like, what are you guys? What is this? Who wrote this? Why is this polar bear slapping people's fucking jaw? That was terrifying. How is that for a fucking... They showed the jaw getting slapped right off.
Yeah, they did.
They did not hold any punches on
the
that.
polar bear's worried about Kevin.
Okay, what does Nancy narking mean? I have no guesses.
Clearly it means a very inebriated narwhal who comes onto the surface to get sloshed.
Ken's got it. He's got it locked down.
I mean, I would argue this is adjacent, because it means to have great fun. Maybe even sometimes too much fun.
Huh.
And
right.
From... What is this? The... Blah, blah, blah. Wow, the brain slug is back.
Arf, 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 arf.
Yes. Surprisingly, I am not. There is a website from a educational place. This is a legit resource, I promise.
Educationalplace.com.
Yes.
The more you know.
Like EF educational first. Anyways, they add that Nanty is thought to be derived from the Welsh word nant, meaning stream or brook, while narking is a slang term that means annoying or irritating.
All right.
Okay. Well,
so yeah, it's just having a lot of great fun.
Okay.
That annoying stream. How dare it be bibbling and bubbling and weaving and going hither and thither down the cottage side.
Okay. Well, I think we've got time for one more.
Do we?
All
no!
right.
It's 5 minutes, Kenji!
Let's do it.
I bet Ken can get something out in 5 minutes.
Totally.
My brain!
Yes, let's do one more. Just to
my
see,
brain is
so
so melty.
Yeah. Alright, this last one is a gift then. It's a historical one. It's Lando cakes.
Lando cakes?
It's
Yes.
obviously mashed potatoes.
To a land of cakes. Oh my god, that's like the is everything cake meme.
It's the Lando Cakes, which is the mashed potato company. Mashed potatoes.
No, Steph. No, it's a Lando cake. I know what the Lando
Is
cakes
it gonna be a lot of booties?
To get out of my brain.
Is this what's happening? Is this what's happened? Have we melted too far?
See,
You don't
I
want
thought
part of my
Ken-
brain right now.
See, I thought Ken was gonna draw Lando from Star Wars.
I was thinking about it.
And having a
Which I
big
didn't-
bootylicious Lando.
Oh, I think we're getting some Metal Gear Solid cake.
Oh, how did you know?
Oh, this is just another gift for. I'm sorry for making your brain melty tonight, Stephanie. Here, have more Metal Gear.
Because there's so many clones of Snake that it's just a whole land o' cakes, and because Snake just goes around in that suit that he is just poured into, so you get to see that cake all the time.
Chance, when you decide
Yes.
to watch some playthroughs of Metal Gear, start with Metal Gear 2, the
Okay.
Guns of the or Sons of the Patriots,
Sons of Liberty.
Sons of Liberty,
Yeah.
Patriots.
Guns of the Patriots was number 4.
I thought it was Sons of the Patriots.
No, it's Guns of the Patriots. I mean, I know you were confusing the two at one point, but
It all is just one giant fever dream.
it really is.
But start with number 2.
Yeah.
Don't feel like you gotta start with the OG or the original. Just start with the craziest one because you will thank us later. It's so good. It's so good. I
Oh.
want to hear your thoughts. I know I've kind of spoiled some of the things. Sorry for some of the spoilers.
Sorry, not sorry.
If it helps, I don't remember most of what you said.
Oh, good.
Then you're in luck.
Just know that there is lots of booty. And
Yeah.
lots of
Lots
taints.
of booty.
Booty and taint.
As
Ain't
I've,
no thing.
I think I've mentioned before, I mostly know about, like, people shipping, like, Ocelot and Solid Snake.
Oh, yeah. Oh my
Because, like, I
God.
was on Tumblr when, like, that game came out, whichever one Ocelot's in. Plus, he's in, like, a
Oh,
lot of them. I don't know
Ocelot is
much
in every
about
one
him.
of them.
Oh, okay.
Pretty much, yeah.
I think it was the one with Quiet. I think that's the Metal Gear that came out, and I was on Tumblr
That
then.
was 2015 was when, because that was Phantom Pain. That was the
Oh.
last one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Time isn't real. But yeah, I was
He
on
was like
Tumblr then.
He was a little bit younger in that one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he was like 40 because this one was set in like 73, I believe, or no, it was later than that. Wait, no, this was set in 83. Excuse me. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, okay.
So he
Something like
has
that.
a sexy 80s mullet. But, like, there are so many mullets, and so many booties, and so much taint,
So much change.
and so much edgelord, like, dumb nicknames,
God, it's so dumb.
and dumb ninjas.
It's so dumb.
It's so dumb, and I love it. Like I said, the one villain who's just on rollerblades.
Oh God, yeah, Fat Man in the second one. Oh God,
Just with
so
his,
dumb.
his goblet of wine with the sippy straw and the rollerblades.
This rocket rollerblade.
Rocket
yeah.
rollerblades. It's just. That's when I'm like, am I hallucinating? Am I really seeing this right
Oh god, there's more of them.
It's a Lando Cakes. There's so many snake clones.
Oh.
now? Yeah.
All
Oh, no.
snake clones.
From Big Boss.
Mm-hmm.
Big Bada Buddha
Got
Boss.
that Lando Cakes. There's so many. That's where all the cakes are coming
He
from.
couldn't just jizz into a cup
Oh God.
because he shot blank, so they had to clone
Yeah.
him.
Exactly.
And just yeah.
Because he was exposed to a fucking nuclear blast and survived somehow.
That's how that works.
Yeah, exactly.
Nuclear booty.
Yeah, exactly.
So what does Land of Cakes mean?
What is Lando Cakes?
It is historical slang for Scotland.
Scotland.
In this moment, I wish we had a face cam.
Yeah, just the confused look that just
We're just
sprung up on our
silence.
faces. Like, what the hell?
We're just
Lando
like, what?
Cakes. Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
I think there was like a newspaper clipping with that. or something like a reference from some dude named G.R. Sims. It was my firm intention when I returned from my little Scotch tour to write glowing accounts of the scenery of the land of cakes.
I mean, they must make a lot of cakes up there then.
I didn't research the etymology, so your
Fair.
guess is as good as mine.
Scotland, land
gosh.
of cakes. I lost everything.
I
The
think
joke I
that's
was going to
all
go
the
for.
song, yeah.
I think that's it.
Well, this has been an absolute delight. Thank you again, Chance, for giving us all these great slang terms.
This was a little bit of a fever dream for me.
You've been visited by 3 slangs of Slangsmas past.
This was definitely the slang of the past. I've seen the slang of future, slang of present. That's the one we are currently living in.
Oh my god, we should do like a slang, like what predicted slang for the future. That would finish the bit, because then I'm digging it. I like that.
So should I reveal what our plans for next week's stream are?
I mean, let it be a surprise.
It's gonna be something cool.
It's gonna be cool.
Can I give some little teasers?
You're very excited for this, so sure.
We're gonna do some 12 Days of Christmas, adding some new things into some Christian lore.
Yeah.
Some new entries. There hasn't been a lot of change.
No.
For some reason, it's really stagnant.
We gotta zazz it up for the young generation.
Yeah, for some more biblically accurate lore. I'll put it that way.
Well, now the cat's out of the bag.
It's just biblically accurate lore that we're going to be adding to it. Some new additions to some biblically accurate lore is what we're doing next week for stream for our 12 Days of Christmas. We stream every Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m.
8 p.m. to 6 to 10 p.m. God, I flipped out.
I'm not in
10
charge
p.m.
anymore.
Pacific Standard Time.
Though
that might be 6 to 8 depending if you're in that time zone. Which might be like Hawaii or Alaska? I don't know. Probably not Alaska.
8 to 10 p.m.
8 to 10 Pacific Standard Time. Say it one more time.
Pacific
The stream is broken, Steph. I'm sorry.
I'm broken!
And then I also stream Wednesdays at noon Pacific Standard Time, where I do my pixel art as well.
It's really good.
Thank you. So yeah, come and join us. Our social medias are on our community page. So if you want to get up-to-the-date minute notification when we go live, hit that subscribe button, everybody.
Smash that like, hit that bell.
Yeah. And hey, leave some comments down below, too, if you have any great suggestions. Like, we'd love to see you draw this. You know, if it's good, we might just pick that up.
I just want to see you draw more, like, snake booty. Like, that's all I'm living for right now.
My New Year's resolution for 2024 is to just draw all the snake cake.
Snake cake.
Oh my god. Absolutely
really
cursed.
Good. Really good. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. And really, I want to say one more time, thank you, Chance. Round of applause.
Thank you, Chance.
Thank you,
Chance.
Chance.
All applause for Chance. Thank you
for preparing all of this and getting things ready for us. It was an absolute delight to have you on stream tonight.
It was a blast. All right.
Yes.
Well, have a great week, everybody. We'll catch you later.
Thanks for watching.